Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years.
We're going to show you how to check and set your tire pressure properly on your vehicle. So on the outside of the tire, there is a max pressure. And this one is 44 psi. So that is not the pressure that you want to set this tire to. Every manufacturer has an ideal tire pressure for the front and rear tires on a vehicle. And to find that information, it should be on a sticker on the inside of the driver's door sill. So open up the driver's door. And right here, there's a sticker. And it tells you right here the size. So if the vehicle was available with multiple sizes of tires, it would have those listed here. This one's only available with one size tire. So for the front tires, the cold tire pressure, so after the car has been sitting, it hasn't been driven for a little bit, is 33 psi. And the same for the rear is also 33 psi. Some vehicles this varies, you might have 35 and 32 or vice versa. It also gives you the pressure for the temporary spare tire, which is 60 psi. So I'm going to go around, I'm going to check all the tires and see if they're at 33 psi, and if not, we'll adjust them. I'm going to start at the driver's side front here tire. You can use a basic tire pressure gauge like this, or we've got a fancy digital one. But you want to remove the valve stem cap. And we'll push this mechanical one on so that it's one notch above 35, so it's about 36. Now let's just compare that to our digital one. So the mechanical ones are pretty accurate. Digital one's definitely a lot easier to read. But either way, you'll get a decent reading on it. So this needs to come down. So basically what I'm going to do is you can kind of just push on the little valve stem that's in here with this. And you just kind of do it a couple times. So that took a pound out. And on one of these mechanical ones, it's got like a little button here. You can just press it. That again. So you just want to go a little bit at a time. You should definitely do this where you have a way to fill the tire back up in case you go too much. But I'm just going to let out a little bit at a time. 33.5, so maybe a couple more presses of that. Perfect, 33 pounds. Put the cap back on and go check the other wheels. So the procedure will be the same for all of them. Again, we're looking for 33 psi. So that one's at 30, so we're gonna have to add air to that one. All right, so for example, on the inside of these tools, there's a little rubber seal. So when you push it on, you wanna make sure you push it all the way on. You don't wanna hear any air rushing out. Because if you just push it on lightly and try to get a reading, reset it, it's going to give you a bad reading. So real low, and you're just letting air out of the tire. But it needs to seal up like that, and you can't hear any air rushing out. So even just touching it like that, I let about a pound of air out. So now we're going to add air. We've got our air chuck and our compressor hooked up. This one's got a nifty little pressure gauge on it. So again, you're going to push this on nice and hard, just like that. It actually tells you, so it's close to 30 on here. We're going to fill it up. I like to reset it by doing this. Because sometimes when you use these gauges, they're not as accurate as using one of these. I think that's going to be pretty close. Check it. Perfect, right there, 33 pounds. So just repeat checking the tire pressure for all the tires. It'll be the same on this car as the same pressure front and rear, but if yours are different, set them appropriately. This way you'll get the best tire wear because your tires will be inflated properly. It'll prevent your TPMS light, which is that little annoying yellow light that comes on the dash when you have low tires. It'll keep that from coming on, and you'll get better fuel mileage and better ride quality.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at oneauto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.